So just about set now. And towing the slab, Bryce Wilson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. One, two now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Struck him out looking. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball.
Qual que é o water knowing?
And ball
Inside,
one.
ball 1.
This guy at the dish excels in
Oh, you're right there.
Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That's out to center field. Taylor hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the opening day lineup for the Angels. Chris, they're looking to reverse course this year after some disappointing seasons.
No doubt, Boog. They haven't had a winning season since 2015.
Counts 1-0.
Even with some otherworldly talent on the roster over the years. The AL West has some strong teams. We'll see if the Angels can move in the right direction in 2025.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Jorge Soler up at the plate. There's a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Center field. Taylor ranging back. Makes the grab. And that is that. Angels strand 1. Now it's the White Sox turn. Back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod on the mound, Yusei Kikuchi.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his
inside.
mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking.
The
That was
rice?
pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's the opening day lineup for the White Sox. And Chris, virtually anything would count as an improvement over 2024.
Oh, there's no way to
Nope,
sugarcoat it, Boog. Not when they broke the record for most losses in a single season. It pains me as a former White Sox player, but I have to imagine they're not going to be that bad again this year. And I can tell you from experience that White Sox fans will cheer for a winning team. Here's hoping they get to do just that.
Down in order go the White Sox. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Yoan Moncada. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. One up, one down. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Yo no sé.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Maybe it's in the fridge?
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Ground ball up the middle. Montgomery fires to first in time. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. No score here in the second. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Schanuel tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. That one ripped. That's back. And that one is gone. He hammers one out to right. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Do they look good?
2 outs, base is empty. Joe Adell, the next to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Rojas throws across the diamond, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo
gave
shot.
In the taxes.
It's now
wow.
a 1-0 ball game.
Gave in the taxes.
It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Ay, los cuadros. What's wrong with you? Un caimante. Ay,
Back in right field, bottom of the inning, and now it's Luis Robert.
What's it gonna be? She's gonna do the best she can.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
In the dirt, blocked. To second for 1, and it's over his head. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the guy, then immediately throws a wild pitch to move him into scoring.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout is there. Makes the catch. And there's one away. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. So up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. That's outside. And that's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. One away with a runner at third here in game one of this three-game set. In the air, left field, down the line. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the landing. Runner tagging from third. So a productive first at bat for him as he picks up his first big league RBI.
Yeah, that's a great way to make a first
If we
impression.
gave it to Stephanie, we would have owed 5,000. So it can only get better, right?
It isn't the flashiest way to start your career, but you've helped your ball club, and that's a job well done.
We didn't want the information. Nah. We didn't itemize anything.
2 outs. Swing and a ball drilled. Center
They said,
field.
would you like to itemize it?
Sizing this one up. He makes the grab. And that'll do
I didn't
it.
even put anything there. Of course it's going to be
3
9.
runs
It's just
for
one
him
by.
here, and they move ahead. We've played 2 full. It's the White Sox. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Zach Neto. Wilson back to work. On the ground, Montgomery on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A solo shot. It's 3-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. He just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's down and away. Goes down looking. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That big swing and a miss. Trout getting to start in right. Hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. 2 outs, base is empty. Nice grab. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that's downstairs and outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 1-0. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, there's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Luis Robert now. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Late on that fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one fouled off. The delivery to Robert. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Got him. Out number 3. So 1 left for the White Sox. They still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Jorge Soler. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now Yohan Moncada flied to left his first time. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Bottom 4. And here is Sosa to the plate. Pulls that one foul. And that one is inside. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Up and in. Counts full, 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Adele makes the grab. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's towards center. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab for the second out. And up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And it remains a 3-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Left field. Benintendi ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Joe Adele. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. Very high with that one.
No strikes.
And that's ball 2. That's to third. Rojas whips it to first, and now 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto, grounded out to short in his first trip, and that one fouled off. The White Sox leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next one is off the plate. The count now 2-2.
Dime.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's low for ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 64 appears to be getting loose. Schuster warming up as well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Now the White Sox manager, number 64, will take over here on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw. And just let him lead you in this one.
On the ground at first. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Around third. He'll score and they've tied it as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go-ahead run on base. And next for the Angels, Mike Trout in the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Ward on third. Rengifo at second with 2 gone. And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one lifted to left. Benintendi gets there. He's under it. And that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Colson Montgomery. That's in for a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
What?
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back there. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
They had the kitty one.
Lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff right there.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses. Now 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
First and third, 1 down. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Lead runner touches second. Headed for third. Headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first. And they take a 2-run lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
At the plate, Mike
Ball one, no
Tauchman.
strike.
That misses. Ball one. One out, and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Down the line, and that's a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Right in the box now. No balls and a strike. Benintendi at second with 2 down. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Adds him
over to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 5-3. And we're back.
Look at all the things I got. Let's focus on the things that worry me, not the things that were me. Don't just touch it and put it back. There you go. Kleenex on my nightstand. There's no more napkins right now. We'll have to get up and go grab it. You put soap over the lamp? You put sour cream? Yeah. You want a little bit of hot sauce? Where?
It's still firmer than the extra firm. The whole food, 365.
Did you wash your hands too? Go wash your hands before you touch the rice. No, it's hard to do. Try to put it. Be very sick.
Are you sure it's a leaf? I think you got those too.
That's not scary.
It smells like onion.
Yeah.
From the onion side?
Yeah. That's cute. You have to make it like sushi.
Top six. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball one. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Justin Anderson getting ready to go. Boozer also throwing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is
Outside, that's the ball.
outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Ball 3.
Next offering upstairs. Stays alive. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Thank you,
leadoff
Ray.
walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Moncada in the box now. Takes strike one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And now the count is even. Check
Inside,
swing. Did he
ball
go?
2.
No, he didn't. With the tying run at the plate here on opening day. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Taylor flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Oh, Hoppy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors.
They're hard to find.
And they've been gifted with both so far this inning, and that will make any manager in the dugout
You got them
just
from
stew a little
Mediterranean
bit.
stores.
Jared Schuster into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
2 on, 1 out. And next for L.A., Joe Adell. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Out there to center. Snags it on the run. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around.
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman. Chase Silseth on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Silseth, in his second season, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Silseth ready to fire now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Going, gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here is Colson Montgomery. Ball 1 there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Corey Lee, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. That one 95 to finish him off. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Anderson.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Halos trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That
One ball,
misses,
two
and the
strikes.
count 1-2. And delivers
That pitch is
outside.
out. Here you
Ward
go.
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. On the ground,
Foul.
and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That to right. 2 down.
What's that?
Garbage from downstairs or something.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels.
En el cuarto. The guest room.
Not there.
¿Cómo va?
Check swing of the first pitch. Looked down to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
Should be.
And there's a foul ball. They say it went.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Look out!
Time.
And it
That ball
hit
got
him.
him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Trout.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
1 for 3. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there.
0-1.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
This one in the dirt. And that's
1 ball,
down and away.
2 strikes.
Rengifo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Here on the south side, here's Josh Rojas. Silson back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a
9:30.
ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Yes,
And the leadoff
I
man
checked.
aboard. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. And
9:30.
foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's too high. One and 2 here. That's down and in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. So digging in, Mike Tauchman. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So here's Robert now. Hit on the ground might be two. To second, there's one, and that's two. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 man left.
Put all your dishes in the sink.
Number 8, White Sox 7, and the Angels 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cam Boozer. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor moving under this one. Drops into the glove. 1 down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Moncada, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Ooh, Baye. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike 2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And there's a ball. Got him swinging.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back at right field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
To third, Moncada. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next to hit for the Sox, Michael A. Taylor. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Montgomery stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Line to left. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Penn Murphy. A chance at his first save of the year. And a pitch. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
On the ground to third, Rojas. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Dora.
Neto. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
One strike away. Breaking ball misses down and away. And it's even up.
Outside.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is down low. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox take the season opener and move to 1-0.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue and call it this the good part. When you living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look.
Slow it down. Bye.